When you say go after them, what do you mean?
Arrest them, imprison them for violating our Constitution.
How do you do that?
Police are probably with us.
I mean, the police will be on the side of
the patriots. They sure will. They haven't been corrupted yet, as far as I know.
I mean, that's an actual civil war that you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You believe that the election was stolen in 2020?
Absolutely. It's playing on the nose of your face.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and a disgruntled MAGA moron told NBC News correspondent Vaughn Hilliard that anyone opposing Donald Trump should be imprisoned and that he is excited for a potential civil war. Trump rallies attract the underbelly of society. Everyone is either full of conspiracies or stomping around mad. They are all proud of their delusions and wear all kinds of MAGA merchandise to show off their devotion.
We saw what happened on January 6th. Folks are willing to go to bat for the man, right? And I don't know what comes next, but we know that there are legions of folks out there, millions of them, that believe the conspiracies that not only is Joe Biden, but members of his administration, members of the military are out to undermine the MAGA movement.
That's Nazi Germany Hitler. You can't silence your political opponents because you don't agree with them. Joe Biden should be in prison for his bribes.
If Donald Trump were to be found guilty by a jury, where do you see this going?
Civil war. Civil war. Divide it up because we can't live together, obviously.
Most folks that go seem to be either 3 days into a week-long bender or in need of mental health services. This jackaloon was no exception. Vaughn Hilliard caught up with some of the folks who still believe in the conspiracies about Donald Trump.
You know, do you think we're getting close to, and I'm not saying this hyperbolically because people are saying it all
Civil war?
Civil war, yeah.
Yeah, I've said that numerous times. Yeah, I've said that numerous times. I've thought that a long time. I think they're going to push the wrong button pretty soon, or one of these days, and all hell's going to break loose. If it goes the wrong way, and they go after ammunition and guns the way they already have, there's going to be trouble.
These are the Trump faithful, the folks who refuse to read an indictment yet claim that Donald Trump is innocent. These are the easily duped that Donald Trump talks to on a third-grade level. The old crabby crackpot claimed that like-minded conservatives will be able to imprison anyone who opposes Trump because the police are probably in on the Civil War too. This old fool's dementia must have been kicking in because at last report, many of those patriots that he refers to are in jail. January 6 rioters have been sitting in jail for crimes against democracy that they committed for Donald Trump. MAGA beat and killed police officers. The rioters left a trail of destruction at every turn. MAGA has already shown its violent side, attacking its own country after being incited by con men like Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump. The folks who fall for this nonsense are not the brightest individuals. These are the easily duped that Donald Trump loves. These are the people who will follow their delusions to the gates of insanity or incarceration. They simply cannot admit that they were wrong. This armchair quarterback is just like Rudy Giuliani calling for mortal combat. Neither one of them have the backbone to do anything themselves. Both are quick to encourage others to commit acts of violence based on their illogical perceptions of right and wrong. MAGA does not believe in coexisting either. With MAGA, it's always their way or the highway. Most narcissistic types are like this. They lack objectivity and cannot think rationally when their inflated sense of self-worth is threatened. There are millions of people in this country that apparently are not able to think rationally after losing. Instead of looking at the evidence presented, they seek out alternative facts to make excuses and fuel conspiracies. Instead of behaving like adults, MAGA cult members simply cannot handle being challenged and resort to childlike rants and threats as responses. That's what this old fool is doing. He's blowing a bunch of smoke, but when it comes down to it, he'd sit on the sidelines and watch. It's the same with other MAGA morons as well. None of them have an original thought between them. They all have to be told how to think, and Donald Trump does that for them. What a group of Stone Age morons. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.